I am Taylor Ty. I teach kindergarten at the Donovan Elementary in the town of Randolph, Massachusetts. I am a Milken educator. I was told that it was Desi, the assistant commissioner, was coming to talk about, it was Women's Month, and that we were going to do an assembly on perfect attendance. And that's all I thought. I told the kids I'm giving them the lanyard. I was like, once you get your little spirit stick for perfect attendance, just hold on to it. Don't try to put it on. I'll put it on when you get back to class. And that all I know is I was tying a shoelaces and my name was called. I didn't think that I was going to go up there and get it. I in shock, so shocked right now. I don't know. I didn't think it was going to be about me. I'm not one that likes to be center of attention or anything like that. So, I mean, I love being in front of the classroom, but not like this. I grew up going to a public school, and I didn't see myself being represented in the staff. And it was always something that I thought about. I always thought about, like, what if, like, I had somebody like me teaching me and understanding the hardship that I have to go through. Like thinking about myself as a child where my parents went to school here and they're able to communicate in English. But then I thought about like some of like my parents' friends and my friends growing up where they had to translate for their parents. And I thought where there's a disconnect where there's a lot where that's not known. Like we don't know much about the community. And I thought about how would it feel if I had somebody like me up there understanding what my friends and I are going through. But it was always in the back of my head, like, let's not do that. That's not really the career path that we're supposed to take with like Tiger parents. We're supposed to go into the field of medical, or the medical field, being a lawyer and engineer. This is like, you can't do this. This is not a retirement plan for your parents. You're not gonna make a lot of money for it. But then I worked in law firms as a paralegal. I've done that. I've taken the LSAT, and I didn't feel fulfilled. My heart was empty. So then when I took this, when I decided to go into education, I reached out to people. I was like, can I go into your class? And it's just random, like sending emails to anybody I can find that would respond to my emails. Like, yes, you can come. And then I was like, that's great. Can I just observe? And I'm like, even though I was coming in volunteering, I wasn't getting paid. I was like, this is what I want to do. So then that's when I took on that path, and I was like, let's go to grad school. Let's take the MTELs, and it's the best decision ever. I'm just so happy. I'm just thinking, like, I was thinking when I first started here, the kids were like, oh, are you so-and-so's mom? And I said, no, I'm actually a teacher here. So I just want them to know, like, I'm a teacher. I'm not a mom. I am a mom, but at that time, I'm not someone's mom. Like, so I wanted to show them, just represent. I just want to, and thinking now, like, I just want to represent my community. Prior to COVID, my classroom wasn't the typical classroom where you had to sit in a chair all day. So there was a lot of flexible seating, so they were able to sit on the floor. Anywhere that they felt that best made them engage and help them with their learning. And then it was student directed, even though we all had a goal of the lesson where our goal was to be by the end of the lesson, but it wasn't something, it was more student guided, student directed. I was just there to facilitate and get what they need, and they were the one that was guiding the instruction. I think what is with the pandemic was that it was difficult for a lot of our families here. One great thing about Randolph was that we were able to have technology sent home to every student, so they all had that. So we made us, like, I want to say, I know the staff too, but I know that I made myself available to the families. it wasn't like a 9 to 5. I was available if they need to reach me over the weekend, at night, because I know that the way that our community is, our families work multiple jobs. So their job doesn't always fit the 9 to 5. They could do second shift, or they can work during the morning shift, and then they were only available at a certain time. So I do say that as long as it's reasonable, reach out to me and I will call back when I can. So, or we can arrange a Zoom meeting, FaceTime. So it's just making myself available in assisting whatever needs it may be that's beyond teaching their kids.